Ali Wentworth and her husband of 16 years, George Stephanopolous. The actress and best-selling author has a new book out. It's loaded with her funny takes on life, titled Go Ask Ali, half-baked advice and free lemonade for everybody.
It is such a good book. I could
Thank
not put it down.
So funny.
Thank
you. Go Ask Ali.
It's really good. Put back up this picture because we begin here.
Yes.
Okay?
Let's cut to the chase.
Tell us the heat between you and your husband, George, because there's a great chapter in there about your dirty little secret.
Yes, my dirty little secret is that I'm happily married.
What?
Yes, I know, it's embarrassing. I found that when I would go out with my girlfriends or other women, I had nothing to complain about. And I felt like, God, I got to come up with something. I got to, like, you know, have a love affair with the girl at Saks or something, because I don't have anything. And I found that I was feeling kind of uncool. So I wrote a chapter about how George and I sneak out and we hang out with other married couples kind of on the down low, like late at night when no one can find us, because I didn't have anything to moan about. I mean, by the way, it's not a perfect marriage.
Right.
He's wrong a lot of the time. But in terms of the, you know, we kind of love each other and are hot for each other, that's definitely there.
But you say in the book you've lost friends over your, shall we say, very amorous love life.
Yes.
So how often is this? I've been on that schedule. How are you guys doing this?
It takes a lot of moving parts, so to speak. Afternoons. He's an afternoon guy.
Afternoon delight.
Yeah, which is the title of my next book. So yeah, you kind of, you know, you make it work. You don't want to schedule it too much because then that's not very spontaneous. But you know, I believe that's what keeps
the spark.
A relationship together. I just do. I mean, I don't go to him for advice. I go to my girlfriend.
Yeah.
So, you know, he doesn't do the dishes. So what is he for? He's for this very kind of intimate relationship that we have.
What does he think about you talking about this? He just seems so private to me, so I couldn't wait to lead off with this because, by the way, I think it's fantastic.
He hates it. He hates it. He hates it. And by the way, it was a big struggle when we first got married because I like to observe life and write about it, and I think, you know, it makes everybody relatable, and I've certainly with other moms, and you know, he is a very private guy. So, you know, it was a little tricky at the beginning because I would just say stuff, and now he sort of understands, you know, I'm actually not at all trying to exploit. I just love that when I write this stuff that people connect to it. And, you know, particularly women. And, you know, that's what I'm trying to do.
And you have teenage daughters. And I know that if we post anything with my teenager, they get embarrassed. So how do your girls feel about this?
They're okay with it. But when they were younger, when I was writing books, you know, they didn't read them. So I could write whatever I wanted. Now I'm very cognizant of the fact that they're teenage girls and that these are their stories, and so I'm now very respectful of, you know, whatever they want to say, whatever they want to do, and so I'm trying to be a good mom.
There are boundaries then.
There's a chapter in here, do not hire the hot nanny. And you do a whole scenario of how this could all go.
For God's sakes, how many times do we have to say that?
Do we need that? I mean, honestly, that's like a given.
I actually have friends that have lost their husbands to the pretty babysitter. And I actually was at a dinner and put my foot in my mouth because there was a woman there, and I was talking about the chapter, and I was saying how I went through the whole scenario in my head of how it would play out, and you're in a Lance nightgown with the maxi pad, and you're eating coffee cake,
and your toenails aren't done.
Yeah, and in comes Danny with an eye, and she kind of. So the woman said, you know, my husband left me for the babysitter, and I went,
God.
Well, you see, it happens every day.
Oh my God, foot in mouth.
Yeah, but then she said, but she's still, you know, they're still together, and they have kids. And I said, now, did she hire a hot babysitter or just go on and on and on and on? So anyway, I say in the book, if you're on a diet, you're not going to go hang out in a bakery. So, you know, why have that even around?